How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It. I'm Will, and today we're going to go over the top 10 games for the month of May, which now we're getting towards the end of June. Just been a little bit delayed in getting this out to you guys, but I figured I'd go ahead and do it. That way you guys get an idea of what was popular back in May. And then, of course, whether or not, this is going to match up with the video that'll come out hopefully in 2 weeks with the top games of June. For those of you that's the first time you're watching this, we'll hit the subscribe button and like, just to let me know that you guys appreciate this video. But basically, I use Pub Meeple. They do some data rankings. I take the information from the previous month, so April, compared to the data in May, and that's how we come up with these rankings. Well, actually, in this particular case, I just take the top 10 in May, but we have another video, or I have another video, where we do the buzz, which is where I do that comparison that I was talking about. So if you want to watch that video, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll know when I post that video, which I'm going to record right after this one. Either way, I digress. We're going to go ahead and get into the top 10. I'm going to do it a little bit quicker than normal, just so we can get these knocked out of the way. And same thing. Let me know if you prefer the more direct, quick format of just, here's the game, here's a little something about it. Or whether you want the more detailed explanation about what the game is and how it plays. So number 10 this month has been on the list before, and that is Spirit Island, which is basically a co-op game where you are trying to defend an island from invaders. You got asymmetric powers, and you're going to choose which powers and cards you play to basically stop people that are invading. All right. Number 9 is one that is usually on the list. I don't remember when the last time this showed up, and that is Terraforming Mars, which is basically a Tableau engine builder where you're playing cards to be able to get resources. Unlike some engine builders, this one has that shared resource action where based on the cards you play, people are going to be able to play off of you. So that is number 9. Number 8 is Everdell, specifically the complete collection, but normally when both show up, I'll just pick whichever one had the highest ranking. In this case, it is the complete collection. It is another Tableau builder where you're trying to, well, basically a Tableau engine builder, except for there's a little bit more worker placement. You're sending out your little animals to get your resources so you can build your Tableau of places in your village. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins. Number 7 is War of the Ring, 2nd edition. It's an area control versus game where you're basically either playing Sauron's army or the Free People, and you're battling out, trying to, well, be victorious. Free People, of course, you want to get the One Ring to Mount Doom, and, if you're Sauron, you want to stop that. So number 6 is Twilight Imperium, another area control game, again, very popular. This time you are galactic empires trying to vie for dominance. It's got political maneuvering, economic aspects to the game as well. You're moving your ships around and trying to claim planets, all in the name of, well, victory and owning the most area, or, well, trying to own the most area. All right. Number 5, and this is probably people playing it because of the big videos that are coming around, the new deluxe edition, and that is Castles of Burgundy. Castles of Burgundy is a dice placement game where you are trying to select tiles to put into your, your city, and then build out, your Castle of Burgundy, I guess, for lack of better words. Each one's going to give you points. You get, it says, make trades, mine silver, work with travelers, and then place those tiles to build your engine to be able to accomplish the end game. Number 4 has been on here pretty much every month, I think, this year that we've been trying to do this, and this is Great Western Trail. Great Western Trail is a deck building game where you're a rancher and you're trying to build an optimized deck to be able to get your cows all the way from Texas all the way to Kansas City and sell them on market and make some money. Number 3 is actually a surprise. It was dethroned, and that is Ark Nova. So Ark Nova has been number 1, I think, every month this year. Now it is number 3. I see it going up. There's a new expansion coming out. This is a hand-manned engine building game, very similar. It gets associated with Terraforming Mars a lot. The difference is you don't have the simultaneous action selection. Instead, you're going out trying to get sponsors, trying to build a zoo, and then, of course, the person with the scoring kind of weird. The difference of 2 different tracks, whoever has highest score wins. Number 2, again, been on the been on the top list for a long time, so hasn't taken the #1 spot, and that is Brass Birmingham. Brass Birmingham, #1 game on Board Game Geek. It is an economic route building game where you are trying to build out your industrial empire so you can trade goods, and then whoever has the most at the, I'm thinking it's money at the end of the game, because it talks about exploiting low, sell high based on market demands. Well, economic, so yeah, money is going to win the game. All right, and the new #1 this month is Dune Imperium. So if you've watched the previous videos, you know Dune is normally in the top 3. Dune Imperium has taken over the #1 spot this month, and that is a deck building resource management game, a little bit of worker placement. You're basically trying to optimize your deck a little bit to be able to do more actions. You're going to send out workers to be able to activate different abilities. We played a very similar game recently, or I think it's similar, and that was Scarface 1920, which has a similar thing, a little bit of deck building, a little bit of worker placement. But yeah, that's Dune Imperium. If any of these games made your top 10 for last month, make sure you let me know down in the comments. If you like this more short, sweet, quick version, where I'm just kind of telling you the game, giving you a quick brief and not much of my own opinion, let me know that down in the comments as well. And then again, if you want to watch the People's Buzz, which is the top moving games for the month of May, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification to know when that video goes live. Until next time, guys, peace.